I went on a first date and ended up getting locked in the bathroom, and somehow it kept getting worse. So I'd been talking to Craig for a couple of weeks and we finally decided to meet up. We chose a nice little restaurant, nothing too fancy, just somewhere relaxed. When I got there, he was already waiting, and straight away I felt at ease. You know when you meet someone and it just feels right, like an instant connection? That was exactly what it was like. Conversation was flowing, we were laughing, everything was going really well. After about an hour or so, I excused myself to go to the toilet. Now, nothing unusual so far. I go in, do my thing, flush the toilet, and when I try to open the cubicle door, it won't move. The bolt won't move, not even a tiny bit. So I try again. It locked easily enough, so why wasn't it opening? At this point, it was starting to hurt my hand. Then I try a bit harder, and that's when it starts to hit me. It's well and truly stuck. So I do what any normal person would do. I panic quietly. I look around and decide my only option is to climb out of the window. To my disappointment, it's too small. So now what? I try one more time, and it finally slides open. So I wash my hands and push the main door of the toilets, only to find it's locked. So I grab my phone, and here's where it gets worse. I text my date. Hi, this is going to sound weird, but I think I'm locked in the ladies' toilets. There's a moment. Then I see him typing, and he replies, "Are you serious?" At this point, I'm standing in a locked bathroom, questioning all my life choices. I replied back, "Yes, this isn't exactly my idea of a joke." Like seriously, didn't he wonder why I was taking so long? A minute later, I start hearing voices outside, and then a knock on the door. And it's not just him, it's him and a member of staff. "Maria, don't worry, we'll get you out as quickly as possible." I wanted the ground to swallow me whole. They're trying to open the door from the outside. I'm trying from the inside. Nothing is working, because it clearly needs a key. At this point, more people are starting to notice. So now I'm stuck in a bathroom while a small audience is forming outside. Like this isn't embarrassing enough already. Eventually, someone comes with a key. There's a click. The door opens, and I'm standing there with a bright red face, trying to act like this is completely normal. I step forward. I look at Craig, and you can tell he's trying not to laugh. Bless him, he's really trying. Our eyes meet, and I just start laughing. That was it. He burst out laughing too. We sat back down and I said, "Well, that's one way to make a first impression." He said, "It's definitely one we'll never forget." I asked him what he was thinking when I was gone so long. He looked at me, completely straight-faced, and said, "Well, I knew you hadn't escaped out the window without your bag, so I just assumed you were in there pooping." He burst out laughing and said, "I was literally about to ask if you'd fallen in when you sent that text." We laughed so much, and honestly, after that, everything just felt even more relaxed. So yeah, not exactly how I planned the date to go, but definitely one I'm never going to forget. Would you have been embarrassed, or just laughed it off? Tell me your worst first date in the comments. I might turn it into a story. And if you enjoy chaotic dating stories like this, subscribe, because there are plenty more.